Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I'm in my car vlogging, darling. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick and speak to you guys about Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter. Now, I'm sure at this point you should know, especially if you watch my channel, that she is in this Renaissance era. And if you guys don't know by definition, Renaissance is a rebirth. Now, no. I want you guys to know that something really happened to a fan that belongs to Miss Beyoncé, and it's really tragic. It was horrific, and I wanted to share that information with you guys. The first thing that you guys need to note is that a fan of Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter was at a gas station pumping gas, honey, and they were fatally stabbed. I believe his name is O'Shea Sibley. I don't know if I'm saying the last name correctly, because I can fuck up a name, and I really do apologize if I did that. But he was at the gas station pumping gas, voguing, honey, living his best life, and he wanted to be an up-and-coming dancer, and his life was taken away from him. It's really unfortunate. It's really sad. It's sickening. It's a thriller, but this is the world that we live in. From my understanding, the police are currently investigating this crime, and they're attaching it to like an anti-gay hate crime. So that's very interesting to note. But Beyonce actually got online while she was in performance, and she told him basically to rest in power. She got when she heard the news about what happened to him. So honestly, things that are happening within the community, Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter definitely has a keen ear to. She is definitely listening to what's happening, especially in these streets, even at gas stations. So my question to you is, what do you think about a fan dying in such a tragic way, voguing to Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter's music? Well, in reality, it reminds me of Messy Maya. Now, if you guys don't know, Messy Maya is the YouTuber who actually died while, living his best life. But what Miss Beyoncé did was she took his story, okay? She took his story and made a song out of it. And she kind of like writ over his history. So I wonder if she's going to make a song for this O'Shea Sibley. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. I would love to see what she's going to do next with this song, or what type of music she's going to make off of his death, because Beyonce, she likes to make music off of tragedy, horror. Hell, I even told you guys that Miss Beyonce actually did not just go in my court files. She went in my cousin's court files and attached us. And she talks about working a 9-to-5 job. Bitch, you ain't worked no 9-to-5 job. And you know that, but she does what she has to do to get her coin. And we can all see that she's failing, but they try to hold her up as if she's doing well when her key, like her hardcore fans, aren't even buying a lot of her product, which is very interesting, because you are still this megastar sitting on top of the world, and the quality is not there. How the fuck is that possible? And then on top of that, you're not making money. You haven't worked a job in 6 years because you was, attended to the 3 kids that you have. And at the time you were pregnant, had those 2 kids, Rumi and Sir Carter, and got cable bill, light bill, water. Oh, she has bills on top of bills, and then maids, butlers, chefs, all these people that's working for her. And she's still out here looking like a mega star. And it's like, how the fuck are you doing it? It's some scamming in here. Like, really, it's a lot of scamming that's going on, because Beyonce isn't bringing in that profit like she is making it out to be. And all these changing of clothes like that, child, this should be on somebody's horror story. Like, this should be a part of a damn movie, this whole Renaissance tour. Like, that's what the vibe is giving me. Anyhow, I wanted to share that with you guys, because sharing is caring or whatever, friends. So I cure. Anyhow, I want you guys to also know that I am starting my keto diet. If you are in that journey, well, then kudos to you, friend. And if you're not, then it's okay. Maybe you're like me and want to go on a diet but have not found a good way to transition, or don't know which diet program might be best for you. At first I was like, you know what, I need to take some shots or whatever, but then I changed my mind and decided, those shots or taking pills, that's not the right way. I need to do it the healthy way. And I spoke to this older lady, and she was telling me about her going on keto and how it works for her. And I was like, shit, if she can do it, I definitely can. So she gave me inspiration speaking to her. She was such a positive spirit, and I loved it. And yeah, I'm not going to make this video long. I'm going to get offline. But I wanted to share with you guys about Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter, something that you need to be paying attention to. Also, I want you guys to know that my community tab is available for you. So if you are interested, you can check me out there. That's where I talk laws, rules, regulations, policies, and procedures. I'm talking to you guys about Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter, Rumi, Sir, Blue Ivy Carter, gang for her, and the whole beehive and everything else that comes along with Beyonce. I'm talking about identity theft, scamming, and fraud that I believe that Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter is doing to attach herself to a crown. It's really a thriller to even talk about that conversation, and the reason being is because I never would have ever see myself as a queen. I'm Miss Open Sword and Stamp. That was my title. But at the same time, I breached the U.S. Constitution, and it made me a monarchy. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Beyonce, she was known as Queen Bee. Well, I am poor, but the crown isn't. And the crown is worth more than Beyonce and me. And so because she goes by Queen Bee, it's easy to hide who I am so she can profit. And that's identity theft, and that's scamming. And I don't understand how the fuck that even happened. The federal government is allowing this woman to use her John Hancock, her signature, to profit off of me. And that is criminal. Now, also, I want you guys to know something too while we're speaking of Beyonce. I am alleging some real serious things. Treason. And you telling me no one ain't coming and check me yet? Something must be true. I'm not making this up. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.